I need to share with you what's happening right now in the crypto market. This pertains if you hold any cryptocurrency. So I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening. So what we can see is if we go ahead and zoom out here, we can see that most cryptocurrencies have crashed significantly. This is Dogecoin. We see Dogecoin has crashed. Ethereum, we see Bitcoin. Everything has crashed over the last several days, and that is because of the Fed and they are raising interest rates. That's the only reason why cryptos are crashing, not because of Binance, not because of all this flood you're hearing on the internet. It's purely because the market is cooling off and people are panicking. People are taking profits. People are fearful because the Fed made an announcement that they are not going to be pivoting or slowing to raising of rates, at least until they have some solid proof from CPI, which I believe will happen much faster than you expect and than we all expect. But most importantly, let me go ahead and show you what's happening on the charts right now for all cryptocurrencies. So if we take a look at any cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, we see Bitcoin, Dogecoin. We have seen a big crash in any time. If we zoom out and we take a look at any cryptocurrency, any chart, any time after any big crash, there always is. What a big bounce I mean, look at this. This is when Dogecoin hit 16 cents. There was a massive crash. Looked like Dogecoin was going to zero. But look, we bounced up here. We bounced up here and we continued to bounce up several times, and these were big bounces. Look at this bounce. This bounce right here that I highlighted was from the bottom to the top. A 60% pump, 60%, that is massive. Not a 2% bounce, not a 3%. A 60% bounce, but I have something even more interesting that I want to share with you right now. And to conclude from what I'm showing you right now, we have crashed significantly the majority of times when there is a 10% crash, a 15% crash, which has recently just happened. The last couple of days, we're gonna see a big bounce. We're gonna see some type of recovery to follow up this move. So nothing goes straight down. Nothing goes straight up. There are always counter moves to every move. So this was a move up. Now we had to move down. Now we had to move down. Now we're likely to have some type of move up back. Very, very soon. But let me go ahead and show you something. If we go to the weekly time frame and we pull up the RSI for Bitcoin every time Bitcoin, this is the RSI. It's a relative strength, which shows you when there are tops of a market and bottoms of a market, most likely. And we can see that when Bitcoin obviously went outside of this purple box, this upper region here, that there was a big crash here, a big crash there. Now, whenever Bitcoin comes into the lower region of this chart here, or the RSI, guess what happens? 99.9% of the time, huge bounces. And I'm going to show you exactly the last time we entered into this area for Bitcoin. Look at this, the RSI at this level crashed all the way down here. And guess what happened right here? Guess what? The bottom of the market, look at this. Another huge crash. The RSI in the weekly time frame went to here. Look what happened. A massive pump. And on this chart, this is a weekly time frame. So every single candlestick represents a week period from the bottom to this top. That was a 350% move. We don't even want to talk about how massive a move the last time the RSI went to this level. And if I just show you really quickly, we can see that it was a 16% move. And that's just for Bitcoin. It's the slowest moving crypto. So just imagine how much more for the altcoins and the coins that we trade right now. So I personally believe, and I am under the assumption, which I'm going to be giving you some real amazing data here soon to prove to you this point, most likely tomorrow, that although we may crash lower, although things are seeming very bearish, next year the markets are going to turn around very, very fast. It doesn't have anything to do with the president. It doesn't have anything to do with anything except CPI and inflation. And guess what? The Feds, since they're raising rates aggressively and so fast, they're gonna cool inflation much faster than they expect. And we will probably see the Fed start to pivot early next year, probably Q1, Q2 of next year. And when that happens, the financial markets recover and are going to bounce up very, very fast. And that means in cryptocurrency. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for staying to the end. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up. I will see you all later.